Hello, Dr. Keith here. Happy Sunday, July 16th, 2023. Hope you're doing well. All right, so let's take a look at the markets for this week. So again, last week, folks, we had, again, typically what happens in a trend, right? So remember, we've basically been in a trend for quite a while to the upside, right? So, what you do is you get retracements, right? And you don't overreact, right? And then remember, this is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So then on Tuesday, we got a yellow dot. Wednesday, back to the upside, right? And we hit a new recent high here on the ES. So there's obviously some resistance coming in there, but more than likely this week, with the new week, we will break through and continue higher, right? The seasonal pattern is typically higher. And again, the trend has been our friend. There's no question about it. The Dow, same thing you're seeing again right now, right here and right here. A lot of resistance. We'll see if it breaks through and then eventually become support, which is what I think is going to happen, again, based off of previous seasonal patterns. Take a look at the NQ. Right, same thing, right? So, sometimes it's hard to recall when you're trading in real life. Remember that these are trends, and trends are institutional buying in this case. Okay, we had the MFG trigger down here, which means, again, doesn't give direction. That's what the Hackenacci and Laguerre does. That more than likely the move was going to continue higher there. Taking a look at crude, I think we're getting really close to a top in crude. Okay, let me just move this up, and you can see here that we had the red, yellow back to green here. I'm not interested in longs at this point on crude. I'm interested in some short plays. So what I'm waiting for is exactly this, right? Come back down, give me a trigger short. I would prefer, though, the overall trend to be red here to be a safer play. So I might miss the initial move, let it pull back, and then take it short on crude. Gold. We're getting very close. If this may have been the bottom, right? We see the seasonal pattern now back to the upside. You had your trigger here as well. What I'm waiting for, though, is this getting ready to turn green, wait for the pullback, and then if we get a new entry here in the near future, then I'm looking to go long on gold. Bonds. Okay, it was been a little bit weaker than normal. Now we got a combo trigger long here. I like bonds to head higher now. Wouldn't be surprised again to see this head up, even to the 132 level, somewhere around here, before it retraces then, like it usually does here in late August. Okay, but it's been weaker this year. So if you're less risk adverse, what you should do is ignore the long plays here. And then when you get the retracement here in August back to the downside, look to short it. Dollar index, super weak, right? Dollar's been just continuing lower here. Seasonal patterns to the downside as well. When you look at this, seasonality has been really good, following his pattern back and forth here. And so this was absolutely a great trade. I missed it. I did not take it. But the stop would have been perfect, and that would have been a phenomenal trade. But that's how it can help you. So at this point, you need a retracement, right? And then look for that continued short play. All right, some of my favorite, stocks. Apple. Just continue to follow that trend. Look for your pullbacks. Look for smaller time frames if you want, off the daily, weekly, and then head down. Right, the weekly's been green forever. The daily's been following the trend here. We get these pullbacks, and then you can go, if you want, even in on a 4-hour chart, a daily chart. AMD, right, same thing. Looks like a move back up to the upside now. That would be a good opportunity to go long if you're not long on AMD. Netflix, trend is your friend. Keep looking for those retracements at this point. Don't worry about the news. Don't worry about, if there's negativity out there, just follow the charts. Okay, if you follow the charts, have good risk parameters, you'll be in good shape. Taking a look at the VIX, right? It gets spikes. We're not getting the big spike yet. It's coming, folks. It will come. Okay, but for now, it's just going to continue lower. If the VIX comes down to 12, I'll look to buy some, knowing that at some point we're going to get a spike at least up to 21, and who knows at that point. We typically start getting some more volatility coming into play here in the near future. So with that, folks, good luck. Have a great week. Again, still keep focusing on those bull moves, in my opinion, until it proves us wrong. Hope you're enjoying the summer. I'll see you on the next update. Take care now.